Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Yannic.
Hello.
Thank you for taking time to meet with us. And allow us to introduce ourselves. We are from Primakala University, and we would like to ask you a few questions regarding your experience in Bali. But before that, let me introduce ourselves first, starting from there.
Introduce, my name is Natasha, Natasha. Thank you for coming here, Mr. And the subject.
Hello, and my name is Nyoman and you call me Abi. Call me Abi. Hello. And my name is Putu Putra, and you can call me Nathan.
My name is Gusti Agung. You call me Krsna.
Hello. Okay, so just let's start. First of all, sister, could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Yannic, 22 years old and from Germany, but now live in Indonesia with my wife here since 2 years in Bali.
Okay, so let's just start from Stasia. Your question.
And the first station, what made you choose Bali instead of other places in Indonesia?
I think because it was just the fastest way to get here, because the flight from Germany is already like 18 hours or 20 hours or more, so it would be long to go somewhere else. And also Jakarta would be fast, but it's like a city and not so nice. So because like Bali is like an island, tropical island, that's why I choose this one in the first place.
Let me ask you, what was the biggest culture shock you experienced in Bali?
Not really a lot of culture shock, because I lived in Africa before and it was very similar, but with the traffic, everything, the organized chaos, like everything is going crazy, but somehow it's still working. And that's really crazy. And then also to see all the district poles just going everywhere, and like always bingung how, if it's broken in one, how they've got to fix it, how they know which one. It was funny.
Thank you, sir.
Sama-sama.
Okay, so next for the third question, what was the biggest culture shock experience in Bali? I'm sorry. What was your first impression of Balinese culture?
It was interesting because it's like one like touristy Balinese and then also one like local Balinese, kind of like with the Hindu traditions. And I never saw all the religions I knew was like Muslim or Christianity, but never Hindu, and like praying to many gods. So that was very interesting to see that and how their faith is and how their belief system is. So that was interesting in the beginning. Sama.
Next question. How do you find most interesting about Bali tradition?
What's interesting?
About tradition, Balinese tradition.
Balinese tradition. The history, I think, is like interesting how like the island first came from Java, the people, and with the originated from the Muslim people taking like wanting the Hindus to go to Bali, kind of, and just how everything is like evolving is really interesting, and how they're still like to the traditions, even if they're so old already, but they're still doing all their religious belief and everything. So yeah.
Next, back by him. Abi, hey.
Now, about you, how did you spend your time in Bali?
First, getting married. The first thing I did is coming to church here, C3 Church, the Bukit, and that's where I met a lot of new people and friends, and it's always good, I think for me, if I go to a new place, to go to a church, and because I'm Christian, and then meet a lot of other people there, and then you already know some locals, and they tell you some restaurants, and it's much easier than to come as a tourist and then just stay in the villas, but also to interact with the people here.
Okay, our next question. Do you think living in Bali has changed your life most?
Yes, of course. I think nobody can live in Bali without changing his lifestyle. So it's much better, of course. You get, compared into other countries, way more for your money. So you can have breakfast and it's not gonna be too expensive or something like this. And so that's changed a lot. And then also just riding with the scooter everywhere and having always just a t-shirt and no need to put on extra jacket and all the things. It's just more like an easy life. No need to think about and worry too much about things. And so it's definitely a better lifestyle to live here. More easier, yeah. Depends. With the documents, also sometimes hard. It's everything, but yeah.
Mister, how do you know your wife? And maybe there is an interesting story that if it is private, it's not a problem.
Yeah, no problem. So I met her in church also. Best way to meet your future wife. And then, yeah, her name is Chinta, and then they told me it means love. So I was like, oh, that's funny. And then, yeah, just, it was not the plan for me. I just wanted to come 4 months to Bali and then go back to Germany and study there. But then I decided to stay longer, and then we got into a relationship and then also got married in the beginning of this year. Yeah.
Okay, the next.
Okay, next question. What is the hard habit for you to adjust to Bali?
My habit in Bali?
Hard.
Or hard habit? Hard habit. Difficult question because a lot of things are easier. Maybe the safety, like insurance wise, and like in Germany, if something happens, you always know there's good doctors and there's like you don't have to pay for anything. And in here, for a long time, I was like not really insured, like not a good insurance. So that was difficult a little bit, but nothing happened, so it was no problem. But it's just more safer, more calm. If you know you have safe and good doctors and like a good infrastructure. But yeah, not a lot of bad habits or hard habits here.
Right. Is
Right, so next question is
Do you think learning basic Indonesian is necessary for foreigners to live here? Why or why do you think so?
It's
Sorry.
to learn basic Indonesian, I think it's not necessary because a lot of people speak English here, especially in Bali. But I think it's just a sign of respect to show it to the culture. And then if you just go somewhere and then speak a little bit Indonesian, apa kabar? They're always like smiling directly. Oh, you speak Bahasa Indonesia. And then, yeah, it's making the life easier and more friendly. You know, like people know here, or you respect them because you want to learn the way and the language. And also we live like part-time also in Rote, East Indonesia, and not a lot of people speak English there, so that's where I learn way more Indonesian because you have to speak it because these people can't speak English. So yeah, I think in Bali it's okay if you don't learn it, it's respectful, but in other parts of Indonesia I think you should learn it because they can't speak English.
Thank you, sir. Let's take.
The last question. I think if someday you left Bali, what would you miss the most from it?
So end of next year we're gonna move to Rote, East Indonesia. So NTT, yeah. It's still Indonesia, but so we're gonna leave Bali, and I think the most thing that we miss, other than like our friends and family here, are like the good coffees everywhere and like good food, cheap food. It's like a lot of different ayam geprek and everything good. Yeah, nasi babi, yeah, babi guling. That's probably one of the most. Yeah, enak banget. But yeah, like so many options to choose. In Rote or other places they also have restaurants, but maybe like 10 or 15, and here they just have like hundreds and hundreds. And yeah, but what I'm not gonna miss is the traffic. Sure. Yeah. Sama-sama. Oh yeah, you're welcome.
That's all the questions from us, and now we move to the gift section.
Yeah.
a gift session. So we already prepared the gift for you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Makasih banyak.
It's
Wow.
because your hobby, like doing some sport and reading the Bible.
So good.
We prepared the gift like tumbler and
Wow.
towel.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And the bookmark
Wow.
for you to reading some book.
Look at this.
You want
To concentrate the reading book.
And we
Terima kasih.
cake. Look at this. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's so nice of you.
Chinese from us originally, so we make it.
Oh really? Thank you so much. That's so kind.
Please say to the camera the gift.
Yes.
So
Kue and for reading
bookmark, tumbler
and towels and minum. Not minum, bottle. Makasih.
Okay. And I think that's it from all. Thank you so much for having time with us. And sorry
Welcome.
if we made some mistake. This
Tidak apa-apa.
interview. Okay. Thank you, Mr.
You're welcome.
Yay.
Welcome.